Zen, your 3 o'clock is ready for you.
All right. Hey, what's going on? Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. I'm already sitting. So, as you look here by our graph, your show is not doing well. It ain't doing well. It's kind of doing shit. Okay. Yeah. All right. And as you can see, just a steep decline right there. And well, we got to do something about it. We have to do something about it. All right. Well, what do you have in mind? I think we should cancel your show. We're not doing that. Why not? You talk about nothing the entirety of your episodes. Bullshit. Movie this. Smoke weed that. Like, it gives nothing. The demographic is going away. The views are going down. You have to cancel the show. Well, I'm not gonna cancel the show. And why is that? And that's why I'll leave the intro. Oh my god, it's a cliffhanger. Will he cancel the show? Will he not? Oh my fucking god. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 8 of the podcast, my personal show where I talk about different indigenous species from the northern African region. I am your host, as always, Bob Lazar. And in this episode, we're just going to be doing reviews. A bunch of reviews because I've been watching a lot of shows. And I watched a movie recently that I'll be happily to discuss my full spoilers for everything, honest opinion about all this type of fucking bullshit shows. So, before we dive in, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to get the sponsor out of the way. This week's sponsor is chips. If you're hungry, grab a pair of chips. If you want some chips, click the link in the description. You'll see a page that says, get off your ass and go get some chips. Chips. Buy them now. Oh my god, it's been a weird couple of days, guys. It's just been so weird. So weird. And I'm packing a bowl right now to kind of wake myself up to get this podcast going. Oh, my down stem broke. Oh my god. So I had this black bong, BB for short. And his name was... Fuck, what was his name? I gave him a name and I fucking... Randy. Randy's penis broke. And it's unfortunate because it's a rare penis. The down stem. If you don't know what the down stem is, it's that long pipe in the middle of your bong that connects to the water to your throat. So you can take your hits and you can hear the blub 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 sound. That's the bubble sound effect. And anyways, Randy's dick broke. I had to go get a new one, and then the guy at the counter sold me the wrong one. He was supposed to sell me a 14mm female, and instead he sold me a 16mm female. So now, whenever I use the down stem in Randy, it protrudes out like morning wood. So I said, fuck that, and I busted out the old bong. So I got my old bong here. It's entirely glass, and one of the best things about this bong is that there's an ice catcher at the top where you put the mouth, but it also acts as a little lighter holder, because oh my fucking god, stoners are the most creative and fun people ever. That's why Albert Einstein, the Wright brothers, Malcolm X, that's why they all got high. A day. And now let's take our hit. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Where's my phone? I need my phone for quick Googling. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into this episode. The first show I'm going to be talking about is Mandalorian. Oh my god, you only just now watched that show, you fucking lazy blah. I know. It's a tragedy and I'm sorry. But I never was really into Star Wars that much. Now, back then, like 15, 14, onward, big ass fucking fan of Star Wars. I love them all. I love them every single minute. But now, I haven't been really a Star Wars fan. Mainly because the new trilogy sucks. 7 was the best one. 7? 4, 7? Yeah, 7 was the best one. Find me on it. But yeah, point is, I just never really cared about the Star Wars that much anymore. I felt like, in lack of a better term, I grew out of it, even though Star Wars, I'm not saying Star Wars is childish and immature, but just like, I don't know, I just lost wind of it. I just didn't give a fuck. Except for when I started watching Mandalorian, because my God, is that show amazing. And I now finally open my eyes and realize and see just how amazing that show is. I was gonna pull up the episode list. I can do that real quick and give you guys my episode tier list. Mandalorian. Spelled that wrong. Okay. Somehow I can replace an A with a Q. Anyways, yes, such a good show. I haven't started season 2 yet. I just finished season 1, and season 1 I very, very much enjoy. Mainly because I like how grounded it was. It wasn't like a save the universe storyline. This has to be stopped. We have to capture this. It was, this child has to be safe. You have to protect them from other people who want to kill him. That's it. I liked how it didn't really explore like that much, at least in season 1. I don't know if season 2 does this, but I like that it didn't explore much of more Star Wars like mythology. I really did enjoy how it was just like planet to planet. Here are some characters, but we're focusing on Mandalorian and the child. I love that a lot. I don't remember what the hell was that. I don't honestly remember any like iconic. What the fuck am I talking, guys? I need to go to an English class. I don't remember any like iconic moments, but I will give you guys this episode. What was it? 8, the last one. Episode 8 probably is my favorite so far because it's over. Ugh, the show is terrible. No, that show. Ugh, the ending was just so fucking cool. How he got the jetpack and how he used the jetpack to stop Moff Gideon, and then Moff Gideon with the fucking Darksaber. Oh my god. See, I'm not a Star Wars person, so I don't know much about Darksabers. Moff Gideon. I had to have my other friend explain this shit to me. But after he did, I was like, oh my god, hold my tits, because this is just so amazing. First season is fucking incredible. My episode tier lists are as follows. Fuck. I just forgot it. Here we go. Okay. 8. Episode 8, Redemption. Episode 7, Reckoning. Episode 3, The Sin. 2, The Child. 1, The Mandalorian. 4, Sanctuary. 6, Prisoner. 5, Gunslinger. And that's not to say Prisoner and Gunslinger are like shit episodes, like the worst of the worst. They're good still, but as compared to the other ones, my god, all the other ones are just perfection. The first 3 episodes, The Mandalorian, The Child, The Sin, that can easily be a trilogy. Easily be a trilogy of a movie, you know? It's just so good. And who do you thank for all that stuff? You thank Mr. Jon Favreau and Mr. Dave Filoni, because they're the ones who truly understand Star Wars and understand the fans and what we want in the universe, and, you know, just in general, how to please Star Wars fans. I'm really excited. Now after seeing Mandalorian, I am excited for Ahsoka. I am very excited, and I know she's in season 2. Alright, I didn't give a fuck back then, so I looked at all the spoilers for season 2, but I just don't remember them, so I know she's in it for fuck sure. And I'm excited for her to get her own series. I heard Dave Filoni is like taking full control of it, like how Jon Favreau did for Mandalorian, so he's like showrunner, majority director, and writer, so that might be pretty fucking cool. And also, come on, Rosario Dawson, like, shout out to Boss Logic. I think that was him for making that artwork, which got her the role in the first place. I love that shit. Second, Rosario Dawson is Rosario Dawson. She is fucking incredible. Watch Daredevil. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, Mandalorian was sick. I don't have like my least favorite, a hated moment. I don't really have any of those. Episode 5 was boring, but you could purely tell that episode 5 and a little bit of 6 were both filler episodes just to kind of fill the time. Don't know what else to write in the story, do in the story, which I get it, you know. Not everyone can, every professional can just constantly keep the story going. It has to be filler episodes. It have to be a moment of breath for our main characters. So those filler episodes, I usually don't like filler episodes, but those ones I enjoyed because it didn't feel like a filler episode. It felt like a lot, and it was still moving the plot, but it wasn't necessarily focused on the child and Mando. It was focused on what they're doing instead of like they themselves. But Mandalorian's sick, fucking sick. Love the costume. I love Pedro. What's your name? Gina Carano can fucking die in a hole. Nick Nolte was in this? I didn't even know that. Rick Famuyiwa, I know you're in it. You almost directed The Flash. Whoa, John Leguizamo? Whoa, okay, I think I just spoiled this for myself. Taika Waititi plays IG-11. I didn't see IG-11 in season 1. I saw that was IG-18. So, ooh, that might be sick. That might be sick. I might have to start season 1 or season 2. I might have to start that right after this podcast. But that's my review of Mandalorian. Super good. 8 out of 10. Not one boring, not one bad moment. If you guys haven't checked out Mandalorian yet, I highly recommend, even for someone who isn't in tune with the Star Wars universe as other people are. It is still a great show, a great Western, great writing, great cinematography, great directing, great Dave Filoni and Pedro Pascal. That was my transition to the next thing we're talking about, which is What If. Oh my god, What If? It's so goddamn good, guys. I don't know if you guys checked out What If yet. I don't know if you guys are watching it, still watched it, or haven't watched the season finale yet. But my dick on 2 sticks and a corn dog. Yeah, hey, What If is so good. It's so good. I love the animation style. I'm not really one for animated shows. That's why I never really got into like Clone Wars and really any other like animated shows. Really, I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of that of animation of cartoons, in lack of a better word. But now understanding where I'm at in my life, that there's that animation is really just a spectrum of what kind of animation. I understand that now, and I can fully appreciate it a lot more. So when you bust out something like What If, oh my god, bro. First off, it sucks that not everyone could come back, which is, it's understandable. I didn't expect everyone to come back. Actually, I did. That was a lie. I fully expected everyone to come back and voice their characters, but it is what it is. Everyone fucking killed it. Jeffrey Wright as the Watcher. Oh my god. A guy that watches 99% of the time, and yet I was rooting for him. Like, how? I don't... All he had to do was turn on the TV and, what story's on? What are we going to tell today? And yet somehow I was like, this guy's the shit. I love this man. He's sick. He's sick.
Also, I'm really sorry about background noises. My family's still home.
That was a basketball. Anyways, yeah, What If is fucking incredible. What If is fucking incredible. So goddamn good. And I'm going to give my episode tier list. Episode 9, obvious fucking reasons. Episode 9, Episode 8, What If Ultron 1. So it goes 9, 8, 9, 8, 4. The one where Doctor Strange loses his heart instead of his hands. Oh my god, that episode is pure perfection. So 9, 8, 4. 9, 8, 4, 5. 9845 2 6 1, and yeah, that's it. There's only 8 episodes, but I'm not going to talk about episode 7 because that episode was complete dumpster fire. Episode 7, What If Thor Were an Only Child? Nothing of interesting... I don't know how to talk. Nothing of interest happens in that show. I'm going to kill myself. Nothing of interest happens in that episode. Okay? It's just, it's a fucking Disney Channel plot where they made Thor even stupider than he already is. They made him stupider. Literally the whole premise was this. Whole premise of the plot. Whole premise of the story was this, and this, right? Thor throws a party while his parents are gone, and they have to clean it up before they come back. Oh ho ho. So creative. Oh my god. Name one Disney Channel, name one Cartoon Network, name one Nickelodeon show that had that exact same premise. It was the first episode where I legitimately got bored. I was on my phone. I did not care. The only times I really laughed in episode 7 was Surtur. As I say, Surtur. The big fucking fire devil dude with the horns and how he was pretty much, like infatuated with the Statue of Liberty. That was the only funny part in my opinion because it was so random. Everything else in the episode can suck a dick and die. Except at the very ending where they teased the very powerful Ultron himself. Or Ultra Vision, whatever you want to call him. God damn it. What If is so good. If you guys haven't checked out What If, please do so. Because I'm pretty much about to be spoiling. Well, I'm going to put a spoiler review in the beginning so you guys can suck a dick. Episode 4, What If Doctor Strange loses his heart instead of his hands? Literally amazing. Just trying every single way to right an absolute point. You know, he'd be like, no, fuck that. She doesn't die. This isn't it. This is not how she dies. No, 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 no. No. And in doing so, becoming one of the most powerful beings in the entirety of the universe, the entirety of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, oh, I know for a fact we're seeing him in live action. Strange Supreme, that's the name. Doctor Strange Evil. We're seeing him in Multiverse of Madness for fuck sure. I know we are. 8 and 9, I'm not gonna talk about because those episodes you just have to watch. You just have to watch them. They're fucking incredible. I'm getting giddy just thinking about them. Really everything I love, like, besides specific episodes, I can't really think and dig deep into like what part of an episode that I really enjoyed or really hated. I enjoyed an episode, the one with T'Challa as Star-Lord. I really enjoyed when Josh Brolin as Thanos, he actually called himself the Mad Titan. He's like, I forgot what he said. But I know he did it, and I knew, I was like, ooh, that's really cool. Because I don't think he ever called himself that in Infinity War and Endgame. He probably did. Most likely he did, but I'm not paying attention to much anymore. Anyways, our next show, it's Venom. Not a show, it's a movie. A terrible movie. Fucking Venom 2. I hated Venom 2. There goes the viewers, there goes my subscribers, and I'm very sorry, but it's my truth. I hated that movie. I did not have a good time. And I feel like me as a person, I can be overly critical. I can overanalyze a lot. And when it comes to movies, especially superhero movies, I am deeply, deeply passionate about all of them. So when I go into a movie with an expectation of a superhero movie and it doesn't meet the expectation, I kind of fucking hate it. And that's on me. I understand that. But in this instance, I genuinely feel like Venom 2 was just not a good movie. You can enjoy it. You can like it. Go ahead. I don't judge. I don't give a fuck. Eat a pie full of shit for all I care. But there are only two parts of that movie that I enjoyed. And it was Eddie... Spoilers, by the way. I enjoyed Venom and Eddie's relationship as an abusive boyfriend and girlfriend couple. To an extent, because there are also some things I didn't like about that. But the comedy and how they played off of one another, even though it was just Tom Hardy talking to Tom Hardy, I enjoyed. And the post-credit scene was fucking incredible. The post-credit scene was the movie. It was just the movie. Like, that's it. Like, the post-credit scene blew everything out of the water, in my opinion. Like, that was the only best part. 2 good parts, 1 best part. That's it. Oh my god. I don't even know where to begin for... Andy Serkis said, right, that there was nothing cut out, there was nothing removed, there was nothing this, there's no that. The movie was intended to be 1 hour and 37 minutes. If that's the case, then fucking terrible move. How can you fit a superhero movie in 1 hour and 30 minutes? How? By rushing everything. By not giving specific characters specific backstory. By not making the villain likable. You know, even though he's supposed to be unlikable, he's a villain. But still, you're supposed to flush them out. Or flush? You're supposed to make them human. You're supposed to make us believe that they have a purpose. That they're not a villain. They just have a different mindset. Right? And that didn't do a goddamn thing, okay? Woody Harrelson sucked as Cletus Cassidy. Saw that coming. I saw that coming a mile away. Second I saw the post-credit scene for Venom and I saw that it was him as Carnage, it was all out the window. It was all... Because that's another casting that's just top of the fucking bucket. Like, you didn't try at all for that casting. What's a crazy guy? Woody Harrelson, he has that one eye, he's bald. Alright, sick. Yeah, he'll play a crazy person. Like, right? I'm not gonna Google his name, I'm tired. I wanted the guy from Watchmen who played Rorschach, okay? Because just fucking... I think his name was Earl something. Google him? That looks like a motherfucking Cletus Cassidy. That looks like a vicious Carnage. Also, Carnage, kind of shit too. Guys are hyping up the violence and all that. So, oh no, it's PG-13, yeah, but it's still violent, it's still graphic, it's still this, it's still that. Motherfuckers just picking people up and throwing them into walls. Like Shazam. Like fucking Aquaman, you know? Like that type of superhero violent bullshit. This is Carnage, dude. I want to see Carnage ripping people in half, drinking their blood, using their intestines to swing across from other buildings, even though he can't, he shouldn't, because he's a tendril alien. He can just shoot his arm and be across that building. But no, he wants to rip out someone's intestines and use that as the rope. I want to see that Carnage, okay? Not just picking people up, throwing them, not just biting the head off, but we don't see it. Oh no, it's implied. We have to sell toys to children. That's why it's PG-13. Fuck that. Fuck PG-13 superhero movies. Show us violence, show us blood, show us graphicness, okay? And it's Carnage. It's Carnage. He was supposed to be one of the characters that should have had a rated R appearance. He was one of those characters. He was on the list with Punisher, Red Hood, Daredevil, Spawn, fucking Blade. He was on that list of characters. If you're going to make a movie, you're going to make a miniseries, it has to be rated R. You have to show them in their true violent form. And then this movie was announced that it was PG-13. Everyone was like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's still going to be okay. I trust Andy Serkis. I trust Sony. I just trust it's going to be violent. No. Absolutely was not violent one bit. There's not one part in the movie where I was like, oh my god, really? No. That movie was a fucking dumpster fire and only made to sell toys to children. That's it. And I give credit because Tom Hardy did help with the story. So it did come from a place of, genuine, like, generosity. He did want it. I could tell that he wanted to make this an actual thing. But for me, it failed completely. It was rushed. Pacing was completely off. Like, okay, for example, Cletus Cassidy's about to die, right? His death sentence. So they shoot him up with the where the fuck, lethal injection, right? And then Carnage stops it, like his the little red thing in the tube, it spikes out, so it stops the lethal injection, and he becomes Carnage. Blah blah blah. He goes to town. And then all of a sudden it cuts to him inside the prison. Inside the prison where all the gates and all the inmates are. How can we go from, unless they're in the same, okay, maybe they're in the same prison, but I highly doubt they're in the same fucking hallway from, like a death row room, right? Down the hall from cell block A. I find that hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that Andy Serkis says this is his movie. Nope, there are things cut out. I could tell. And you'd have to threaten an innocent dog to make me see that movie again. You really would. And maybe then I would pick up the gun and shoot the dog myself. Jesus Christ. I kid because it's my show and I don't have ads, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. Venom 2 was trash, and if you liked it, good for you. But me, the last thing I'm gonna talk about is Friends. Oh my god, you hated Venom 2, but you liked Friends? What the fuck? Listen, fuck you. Friends is amazing. For the time that it was made, Friends has the most clever writing ever. Period. Oh, it's just sarcasm. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. No, it's genuinely more. Every single episode that I've watched in the entire 10-season run, I have not had one problem with. Not one writing problem, not one, that was weird of that character. Why did that person do that? Not one. Because you know why? Because David Crane and Martha Kaufman, I probably got those names mixed up. Doesn't matter. But those two creators know their show. They know Friends. They know the characters. They know the universe. They know the story. They know how it starts. They know how it ends. And I love it because Friends, that entire show is just passion. It's just 10 seasons of passion. It's just genuine love from the actors and the characters, from the writing to the directing. Oh my god, but it's another fucking, it's a laugh track this. What show in the 90s were doing laugh tracks? Do you know? Oh, no fucking show, because it was genuine laughter. Genuine. It was genuine. Hey, I'm gonna see, I got invited to a live showing of Friends. You wanna come see? We can all laugh, have a good time. Oh, fuck yeah. What year is it, by the way? Oh, it's 99. Awesome. That's what it was. Okay. Now, granted, once it got to like the later seasons, like season 8, for example, once it got to like the 2000s, I heard laugh tracks. Okay, because your boy's been watching Disney Channel for a long time. You pick up on the same laugh tracks. Okay, I heard them. I heard those laugh tracks in Friends. But you know what? I just let it pass because it was also filled with genuine laughter because people genuinely love Friends. They love the show. To this day, I think it even beat out Seinfeld, or I think it's close with Seinfeld. The season finale of Friends got the most viewers to watch on television ever. Period. Like before streaming websites, before streaming services. So like you would have to like, we gotta go home. I have to see the Friends finale right now. Boss, I gotta leave early. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I gotta see this Friends finale. Oh, my dad's dying. I can't go because Chandler Bing is doing something awesome. That's what it was in the 90s. Okay, Friends is fucking incredible. I love it to death. I already seen it once the entire way years ago. So this is just a rewatch. And again, I'm loving it. I'm loving everything. You know, and there's actually not some. Most shows that, you know, make more and more and more, you tend to hate because you can feel that they're milking the cow. When no, like, this is a story. Friends is a story that you have to like everyone is defined, you know, from the very beginning, season 1, episode 1 to season 10, episode 23, whatever the fuck this finale is. Like, it's genuine. The show is genuine. It's full of love. It's full of hope. And if you guys haven't seen Friends, you guys should. And if you guys hate Friends, you guys should fucking change your mind because I can tell you right now, Friends is a lot better than The Office. And that's it for this episode. Yes, it was just reviews. Me screaming and being passionate and fumbling up my words. Because it's what I do when I'm high. I fuck up a lot when I talk. Just because I get so passionate, I just talk a lot. And I hope you guys enjoyed listening. And to close out this episode, we're going to do another hit. See, and I can say that because I work at McDonald's. So, you guys, don't copyright me. And as they say in the six,